After Lin Moyo killed one of the dragon professionals present, he wasted no time in using his corpse explosion, causing its corpse to glow, which he had been waiting for. Now that he had obtained the first corpse he needed, he could kill his opponents one by one. All those present watching the powerful explosion were not sure what Lin Moyo's skill was and were wondering what would happen next. Lin Moyo just smiled now that he knew that his opponents had no escape. With the vast range of his skill, there would definitely be a series of explosions that would kill all the surrounding dragons in an instant without them even being able to defend themselves. After these explosions, only a large number of corpses could be seen lying around. They could do nothing against Lin Moyo's skills, leaving them defenseless, especially since Lin Moyo was already very skilled when it came to fighting members of the Dragon Clan. He repeatedly used his skills against them, and only he knew how to counter their attacks as well as their skills. In front of him now, he could see several thousand corpses of his opponents, which for him was a great opportunity that he could not miss. The professionals who were stunned or left on the sidelines watching the ongoing battle because they could do nothing against the high-level dragon professionals could not believe what Lin Moyo had done and were stunned. If we talk about the dragon professionals, they also feel the same sense of wonder because they did not even pay close attention to what Lin Moyo did and what happened to their colleagues whose bodies were now lying there lifeless. They have no information about the skills Lin Moyo used and are left sweating and nervous about the monster they are facing now, especially since they will definitely be the ones after their colleagues if they are not careful. Despite this, they still need to complete their mission, and they should wait for what their superiors will do. While they are talking, the corpses that are there begin to glow. Lin Moyo didn't waste his time, and even though he used a lot of spirit for his first attack, he immediately followed up his corpse explosion with another one. He couldn't give his opponents a chance to escape from that area, so he used the corpses he had accumulated to eliminate the remaining dragon professionals there and take his rightful reward for all of this. There was only a clear sign that the corpses in front of them were about to explode. Because of this, the dragon professionals present felt an immediate sense of fear and understood that if they could not escape from that place, they would surely be like their previous colleagues. They felt fear in their bodies, and the only thing running through their minds was the need to fly and leave that place as soon as possible. Despite their haste, the second round of explosions from Lin Moyo's corpse explosion began again. The entire area was enveloped in his energy, as well as red explosions illuminating the entire area. The dragon professionals who saw this were trying to keep their own units away. They could do nothing in the vast area of Lin Moyo's skilled, and if one of them got too many, it would definitely continue until the number of people who could kill them was exhausted. Even if they tried to escape, their hope of escaping was very small, especially since they were surrounded by corpses that could swallow them at any time. With so many dragon professionals there, they were trapped between two large rocks and their path was very narrow to leave that area. They just watched their comrades begin to be affected by the explosion that was happening in front of them, which easily spread to all those affected by it and died. The explosions continued, and from the location of the previous corpses, the explosions spread quickly. With the number of professional dragons present, it would be impossible for them to survive and escape from the rapidly spreading explosion. Because of this, they are trapped and trying to leave. Most of them know that they cannot face Lin Moyo and the skill he is doing now because they will surely be like their previous comrades. The best decision for them now is to immediately run away and escape from that place. But because of the very crowded place and the number of them there, they can do nothing. They knew that there was no point in facing Lin Moyo and that he was a true monster that would only kill them if they could not escape the wide area of explosions it was causing. Despite the professional dragons' attempts to escape from that area and save themselves from their destined death, they were still unable to do anything to fight fate. The explosion caused by the corpses of their comrades who were being scattered from around them was quickly reaching them. All they could do was scream and ask for help, but it didn't do anything. The entire area was filled with loud explosions accompanied by the screams of professional dragons who felt intense pain that didn't last long because they died instantly. They couldn't get any help and were left to die. The explosions that were happening didn't stop, and the professional dragons who were stuck on solid rocks weren't given the chance to escape and separate themselves from the corpses of their comrades, which would surely be their end. You stampede them to get away from it, but it spread so quickly that it killed all the dragons it hit. They had no choice but to accept their fate, but their strength wouldn't be exhausted because there was a group that was able to separate themselves and would definitely not be affected by the explosions. Because of the many dragon professionals that Lin Moyo was able to kill, a lot of military merit began to spread throughout the area. He was showered with a lot of this along with contribution points and experiences that were increasing rapidly because he was able to kill his enemies quickly. After a few seconds of collecting his military badge, there were so many merits around that Lin Moyo's body began to glow white. Also because of the experience he received from the many kills he made, his leveling up was also increasing. When Lin Moyo saw this, his military merit increase was unbelievable because his rank was increasing twice. His promotion as a colonel was unbelievable for everyone present, especially since they knew what it took to increase their star, which required 1 million military merit. Jun, who saw this, had no idea how what he was seeing now was possible because he never thought that getting a promotion while in the position of a colonel would happen so quickly. With what Lin Moyo did now, he was able to increase his rank by 2 stars, which was unbelievable for everyone who saw it, especially the 2 elders who knew how hard they had gone through just to reach their current rank. In their experience, it took them many years of non-stop fighting and killing enemies, sacrificing their lives before they finally gained a star in their rank as a colonel, but now Lin Moyo was gaining these stars very easily, going to 1 star every second. It was crazy to think that their ability was so great, and they knew that if this continued, Lin Moyo would definitely rise to become a divine general from the vast military merit he would gain from the dragon professionals. Yu was left wondering if he should form a relationship with Lin Moyo and let him accept him to join, but Nai-jun just told him that he should feel ashamed. Despite this, he only replied and told him that having shame was useless because becoming a divine general was what he most wanted to achieve. The explosions had not stopped, only increasing the number of those killed by the dragon professionals. They could not protect themselves and were trapped while trying to run from that place, especially since they had no ability to fly after Zhang Chen left them on the ground. The explosion continued to spread red colors, killing everyone in its path. We see that the scene was shifted and the Dragon Clan professionals bought someone on the battlefield with a mage staff. Lin realized that this entity was feeling off and that something ominous is going to happen. We get a close-up to this new monster with white hair, with 2 horns protruding from both sides of its head. And this monster started using its staff, and a purple glow was emanating from its weapon, causing a dark aura to materialize in front of everyone. And after a while, the humans realized that the creature was actually creating a portal for someone to enter the battlefield for reinforcements. After a while, a level 70 Dragon Clan warlord emerged from behind the portal. And the monsters started cheering for their savior, realizing that a strong reinforcement has appeared in front of them. Meanwhile, both the Nai-jun and the Zhang Chen were shocked by this revelation, realizing that it is a level 70 Dragon Clan warlord, and it is akin to a dragon warrior equivalent to a 3rd-tier profession among humans. The Zhang Chen realized that the situation was becoming dire by each passing second, because even they do not have any 3rd-tier professional in the fortress number 6. The Nai-jun started thinking logically and analyzed the situation, knowing that a level 70 Dragon Clan warlord professional shouldn't be showing up at fort number 6. And the old man started sensing the defense spell of fort 9, realizing that its pressure was not letting up. And the suppression array over there was getting weakened in energy, and it was giving the Dragon Clan professionals the perfect opening to strike. Seeing this dangerous dragon warrior here, Zhang has already asked for help from Fortress 8. He has asked for help from them with the help of his formation. Although it will take some time for the support of top professionals to come here. And then Naijun also says that Lin Moyo has a lot of skeletons, so he will definitely be able to hold them for some time. And here in the field, the dragon warrior, as soon as he arrives there, starts running towards our boy. His speed is so fast that if anyone comes in his way, he can destroy him with just a slight push. When the dragon warrior was moving towards Lin Moyo, the magician raises his stick and releases an energy-type attack towards the sky, which goes a little high in the sky and starts surrounding some area. As soon as the mage's attack surrounds the area, the skeletons start feeling some strange sensation in their bodies. And after a while their bodies start disappearing from there automatically. The mage had used a summoning forbidden skill due to which our boy is now restricted from his summons, and now he cannot use them anymore. When Lin Moyo comes to know about this, he also gets a little disappointed, and he tries to call his skeleton again and again, but he also understood that now he cannot use it. Naijun gets very scared after seeing Lin Moyo not using his power. He also came to know that Lin's spell has failed. That is why he is very nervous. Seeing him nervous like this, Naijun says that I have immediately requested them to send someone here quickly. At this time, Lin Moyo is standing all alone below the fortress, and in front of him is the whole army of dragons and that dragon warrior as well. And at this time, the other human professionals standing above the fortress had understood that something is wrong. Then someone else says that being a necromancer, his most powerful skill is to summon creatures. But when his summon has been forbidden, then how can he fight without his skills? Everyone present there is surprised that what will Lin Moyo do now. However, our Lin Moyo is still standing very calm, seeing which some people say, but look at Lin Moyo there. He does not seem to be panicking even a bit. Here on the battlefield, that mage sends that level 70 warrior to attack our boy, and Lin Moyo has become a star god general by now. He becomes alert on seeing the attack of that dragon warrior and immediately activates his skeleton armor. That dragon warrior moves forward after making one of his attacks. This attack of his hit our boy's skeleton armor, and our boy felt the effect of this powerful attack, because even after being in this skeleton armor, he can feel its powerful impact. Until now, our boy's skeleton armor was also shattered with just one attack. After the first attack, the dragon warrior was ready for the second attack as well. But now our MC does not want to let him come close to him again, so he uses skeleton fangs to stop the dragon warrior. As soon as the skeleton fangs move towards the dragon warrior to pierce him, at the same time he starts cutting the skeleton fangs with the help of his weapon. Now this attack of our Lin Moyo also becomes useless, but there is still no fear on the face of our Lin Moyo, even though he does not have a skeleton. But he has the courage that he can still finish him off, because the effect of strengthening of his soldier has not ended yet, so his damage is still enough. By now our boy had activated the soul flame as well. The soul flame is glowing in his hands, and he immediately uses it on the dragon warrior. Due to coming in the grip of this soul flame, the dragon warrior loses his concentration, a bit due to which the fangs start piercing his body. Even though it is a level 70 warrior in the eyes of Lin Moyo, it is very weak in front of the monsters of Eternal Trial Field, due to which our boy is not afraid of it at all. At this time, the skeleton fangs had entered the entire body of that dragon warrior. There were big fangs in his chest too. However, he pulled out the fangs from his chest and shouted loudly that I will kill you. But then again the soul flame attack comes and engulfs him and starts burning, due to which the dragon warrior is writhing in pain, and his screams of pain are heard in the entire area. While doing all these attacks on this dragon warrior, Lin Moyo got very irritated because this dragon warrior was a stubborn fighter who was not giving up easily. But then our boy gets very scared after seeing something, because that dragon warrior is now thinking of exploding himself and is thinking of killing RMC along with himself. While exploding himself, he tells Lin Moyo that let us die together. Seeing this, RMC was quite scared because this is not a good news for him, because when a level 70 warrior explodes himself, its impact will be quite impressive. So friends, chapter ends here. Now what will happen next? We will know in the next chapter. And we will meet in another video. Till then, goodbye. Now what will happen next? You can tell your opinion by commenting. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video too.